Hello, fourth grade. This is Mrs. Thomas, and I am coming to you with round two for our student created book trailers. I thought it would be fun today to show you one more example of a book trailer and kind of talk through that. And then I'm going to give you a crash course on using Video and Spark Video. Those will probably be the two most popular or common ways that you will create your book trailer. We will be using library time over the next couple weeks here to get the book trailers created for sure this week and next week, and then we'll kind of gauge where we're at if you guys need a third week. But then when we get them done, we will spend time watching each other's and one another, so you will have an audience of your current peers, but then also you will share this with me when we get them done in a way that I can then show them to students in the future. So next year at the beginning of the year, I would love to show some of these books to our new fourth graders when you're in fifth grade. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to share my screen with you so that you can see the example that I want to show you. This is an example for Small Spaces. This is a book that was nominated for the William Allen White Award this year. And let's go ahead and watch this, and then I'll talk you through a little bit about it. Okay, so that is Small Spaces, and that was created through Adobe Spark. So let's look at this a little bit more. I'm going to take you to Adobe Spark, and I'm going to show you, if you've never used it, this is, like I said, kind of a crash course. I would expect that you'll take some more time to learn and play with this. Adobe Spark, you can just put Adobe Spark and search it on Google, it'll come up. You want to make sure that you, for this and Video, we do the single sign-on, the continue with Google, and you want to sign in with your Blue Valley credentials. Do not make a new account. Don't try to, sign in any way. And you're just going to do here, personal account. Mine probably will load because I've already been in Spark. You may have to put your Blue Valley credentials in again. And here we go. So Adobe Spark is a simple way to make lots of different things, but they have templates, or you can create from brand new. So you can go down and look at these different templates. Down here, you can see your recent project. Like here's a book trailer I was making right here. Here's another one. Okay, you'll see these. And then you can go over here and you can create your new. And you are going to create a new video. And anytime you save in either program, I would make sure that you save it as your book title that you've selected. So if I'm doing Small Spaces, I can put something in here like Small Spaces. Avoid large spaces, because that is a theme in the book. I can hit next. And then I can go through and I can pick from one of these templates if I want, okay? And it tells you a little bit about them. Remember, we're gonna try to get to have other people want to read this book. So you wanna make this exciting to them. So you can start from scratch right here. I'm gonna start from scratch. I'm gonna create my own. And sometimes it does take a while to load. I love all these quick little things they pop up. So here is going to show me some quick tips. I can watch this. It's about a minute long, and it's going to show me how to get started, how to add things. Or I can just skip that and get into it. So down here, you start with your different slides, okay? And as you work through this, you're gonna need to add more slides. On the side, you can do full screen if you want it to be split screen, a caption, title, and text. Remember, you do have to have the book title, and I would prefer the book cover. So you can go here and I'm gonna add text. So I'm gonna do small spaces and I'm going to exit out of that. And then maybe I want to put, and it's going to pop up these little fun things where I can, put this up top. And then maybe I want to add the photo of the book. Okay. So I can go over here and I can upload, I can find free photos, Adobe Spark. I can put photos into my Google Drive and come back and get those later. So let me go to free photos and see if anything comes up. No. So let's do this. I'll go to Google and I'll put in my book title and put book after it. Go to images. So you get the image of the front cover of the book. Okay. And I can save it. And you're going to save it into your Google Drive. Now yours will look a little different. I'm on my Mac, so yours will look a little different when you save it. And now, let me get rid of this. Go back here. I'm going to upload a photo. I'm going to get that from my Google Drive. Now I have a lot of good stuff in my drive, so this may take me a minute to find it. Try to pull this down here so I can see it all. Let's see. Maybe if I get down here and go to my recent. It was a JPEG, I know that. All my stuff here. Okay, well, I would have to sort through this. You'll have probably an easier way to find it, but let's do this and let's do cornfield because that's a theme in the book. We do want to have the book cover there, okay? But maybe I want to have this cornfield in as well. So I'm going to select it. And it's going to make it my whole background. I can change it and play around with it. I can, make it so it's smaller and things. Down here, these 3 plus signs, this is where I can duplicate. I can get another slide. So I would want to add more slides. Maybe I want to keep the same background, but I'm going to change the text each time. Maybe this is where I'm going to put information about Ollie leaves on a field trip, ... Because remember, we don't want to give everything away. Again, I could change the background. Maybe I'm just going to do a black background here. Maybe I want to make it split screen. And I think you just need to get in and play with this and see how you want it. When you get completely done and you have your Spark, if you do Spark video, if you have it completely done, you're going to click on download. Okay. Do not click on share. Okay. Because it will not let me view it. I need you to download it to your Google Drive and then share with me the link from your Google Drive. Okay. Because then I will get the link out so that we can watch each other's. Do not hit the share button. Please make sure you go to download, and on your Chromebook, it's really easy to put it in your drive, and then we'll go back and access it, okay? Now, it's download. It's going to save it to my Google Drive. Here it is. You can change the name of it if you want to your book title. Hit save, and it puts it into your Google Drive. Then you're going to go to your Google Drive, okay, and you're going to share that with me. You're going to share that link. Now, that's a little bit on Spark. You can, again, go in, you can pick themes, you can change colors, you can do all kinds of fun stuff, okay? Play with it, though, okay? Now let's go back and let's look at WeVideo. You can use either one. WeVideo is going to be the same. We want to do a Google sign in. Just go to wevideo.com. You see that up here at the top. Click your Google. You will have to get in with your Blue Valley credentials. And just like Spark, WeVideo will have stock photos, stock videos, and different things you can use, okay? Once you're logged in, and same thing, don't share it from WeVideo. I would like for you to download it to your Google Drive and then share it from your drive, okay? So you're gonna come up here and you're gonna do create new, and you're gonna make again another video. This is the same. You can do a template if you want, where you just kind of dump in your pictures and your text. You can search templates, or you can create your own from scratch. I prefer to create my own from scratch so I can get the mood and the color and the text how I want it, okay? So I'm gonna start editing, and I have some broadcast stuff in here you can just ignore. But let's say I am gonna do small spaces. This is like green screen or iMovie, how you have different layers, okay? So if I'm gonna start by having text, okay? I'm gonna click up here where it says text, and I can go through and I can pick the one I want, and I'm gonna drag it into the front, okay? Then I'm gonna double click it, and I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna put my title in. Small, let's do all caps. Spaces. Okay, I can change the font size here, save changes. Now, let's say I wanna add some music, okay? Go to audio, and maybe I want to search, I could do free. Let's do this. Audio. And this will tell me a little bit about what it sounds like, because I want something, not upbeat, happy-go-lucky, mysterious. Hip hop might be cool. So maybe I want to play that. And maybe that's exactly what I want for this super scary book, right? So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it down here in this audio. And it's going to play behind here. Now, let's say I want to have a picture pop in. And I can scroll through these. You can look at them different ways. Let me go to stock media. This is where you can actually search something. If I search small spaces, I don't know again that the book cover is going to come up, but this, yeah, it's not going to. But then again, I can put it in my Google Drive, and then I can go get the book. I can go get the picture of the book cover, okay? So let's do cornfield. Oops. And over here, I can sort it. I can just get videos, I can get images, I can have an audio. So let's just do images right now. And let's put this like, it's kind of like spooky right up in there. So now if I move my line over and I come over here and I make it full screen and I hit play, okay, and then that's all I have so far, but that's a great start. So let's say I want to bring in this corn picture again. I want it to pop in again, but this time on this one, I want to add text to it. So go back here and get text, and I'm going to put this one right above it. Now I'm going to double click this over here where it says customize your message. Ollie leaves on a field trip. ... Now make sure we can see the text. So maybe we need to make this a bigger font. Maybe I need to pick a different color that's going to stand out more. Okay. I don't know if that's any better than white, maybe a little bit. Play with it, see what you think. Definitely not that one. Let's do the bright yellow. Save changes. Now go back, put my blue over here. Let's hit play and let's see what it looks like. Okay, so everything I've done here in WeVideo, this has taken no time at all to come up with this music and the pictures. This is like green screen, guys. So you want to make sure your text is on top of the image. If it doesn't work, just flip them around. But everything I've done here in this video, I can do in Spark Video too. Every single thing. I can change the music, I can get the pictures, I can put the text, I can do it all there too. Okay. So I'm going to stop sharing. So really, it's up to you, whatever you think you're more comfortable with. If you've used Spark Video or WeVideo before and you want to continue with one of those, go for it. If you haven't used either or you want to try something new, try the other one or just pick one and do it. If you have familiarity using iMovie, WeVideo is going to be really similar to you. So if you're a Mac user and you do iVideo maybe on an iPad or something at home, I would go with WeVideo. One thing I did forget to show you. Let's go back and real quick, let's look at this WeVideo. When you share your screen, when you finish, let's say my whole book trailer is done. Remember, we want it to be about a minute to a minute and a half long. I'm going to go up here to this blue finish and I'm going to click finish and I can name this my book title and I'm going to hit set. And now I need to export it to my Google Drive. So leave all this alone and see this drive symbol, click that. Now it has a blue line around it and click export. Now this is going to take a little bit because your video will be longer and this will keep going until it's done and then it'll say it's uploaded. Then once it's uploaded, that's when you're going to go to your Google Drive and share it with me from your drive. Do not share it from WeVideo, remember, okay? So this takes a little bit of time. It's kind of counting down. And the longer your video is, the longer it's going to take to export that to Drive so that then you can share it with me, okay? Nobody will get done today. Probably most of you will not be done next time unless your teacher's giving you a lot of time in class to work on this. So this is library this week and library next week will be the same. So let me know when I'm in your room if you have questions, if you need help with WeVideo or Spark Video or how to do some of these cool effects. Definitely ask somebody in the class who has experience, or what I usually do if I'm playing with new technology and I have a question is I Google it. And there's a ton of YouTube videos out there that will show you how to do all these cool effects and make these things if I'm not available to help you. Mrs. Lorton has also worked with kids with WeVideo and Spark Video. So she would be somebody else you could also ask, okay? All right, I hope you guys are doing well. Don't forget, make sure you did fill out the Google form last week so I know what book you're doing. Remember, graphic novels are off limits. That's no Big Nate, no, Amulet, no Dogman. I did have some people ask me about Captain Underpants and Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I would prefer you not do those. I think those are books that don't need to be sold. People know about those books. People are reading those books. Let's find some books that people don't know about and get some book trailers made so they want to read those. I would really, really love to see some people do some nonfiction and some biographies, not just fiction chapter books. Remember, you do not have to have the book in your hand to create your book trailer. You just need to have read it previously. One last thing. If you want to see the rubric or the assignment again and what we're going to be grading on, scroll down on my Canvas page and it's on there from the previous week. So you can look at that and kind of refresh your memory as you're working, okay? Double check your spelling and your punctuation, okay? All right, let me know if you guys have questions. I cannot wait to see your book trailers and have a great time getting started on either WeVideo or Spark Video. Talk to you soon.